Fish on, guys. Looks like a smallmouth. Not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Alright guys, spot number 2 has got a smallmouth in that last spot. First cast. See if we can tie into a trout here. It's one of my better trout spots. I do see some recent footprints that have been through here, so somebody's been here at some point in time recently. That may have been a hit. Could have hit a rock, but that felt like a fish to me. Oh, big hit. Big hit. Downriver. That actually surprised me. This fish rocked it. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Oh, is that a brown? Oh, it's a brown. I thought that was a smallmouth. Not the big brown, but certainly hit like a big guy. Actually, guys, it's hard to say. That could be a salmon. I'm thinking this is a salmon, guys. Sometimes I have a hard time telling the difference between a brown trout and a salmon, and that one's hard to tell. I think it's a salmon. If you look at the snout, it's got a real pointy snout, and I don't see any red dots like some of the browns have in this area. So my guess is that's a nice healthy salmon, and by the way he hit and the jumps, I'm thinking that was a nice salmon, and that fish took off absolutely no problem. And I'm 98% sure that was a salmon. If you guys have a different opinion, feel free to share it. He actually bent my spinner there, and this is what that salmon hit off of. This is a hand painted spinner, half orange, half watermelon, green pumpkin. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more of them guys. That was a heck of a fish. I'm trying to cast down at that angle where I just caught that salmon, but the wind coming up this river here is pretty challenging. We've got probably a 20-mile-an-hour wind coming up the river here, and I'm casting downriver, and it's actually blowing my spinner upriver. Ooh. Fish jumped right up in front of me here. So it's good to see. We definitely got fish in the area. All right, we are downriver a ways. Slightly less wind right here. It's insane how low this river is right now. It's almost unrecognizably low. Fish. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. Caught him right in the seam there. Nice fish. That was in the trout family, trout or a salmon. Seeing some nice fish rising out here, guys, but really can't get a good pattern going. Can't fly fish right here. Fish. Nice one. Nice one. I think I saw this fish rise a minute or so ago. We got a nice brook trout. Appears to be a male. Oh, look at that fish, guys. Stunning fish right there. Look at the colors on that fish. That right there is hard to beat. That is a stunning brook trout. All right, we're gonna get him back. Perfect, beautiful fish, guys. And as you guys saw, this is what that fish hit off of. Same spinner I was using earlier. And that fish hit right on the edge of the seam line here. I don't know what's causing it, but there's something in the river there that's causing a little bit of a seam, and that's where that fish hit. That's where I saw that fish jump right before I casted there. And I just saw another fish jump just as I was talking about that seam. So there's fish in the area, and like I said earlier, I'm not going to stick in any one spot too long. So we're going to do another couple casts here, then we're going to go downriver and hopefully tie into some more fish like that. Ooh, fish right there. Smallmouth, not what I want. Thank you though. Little brown. That smallmouth and this brown hit right close to shore. My hands are wet from that smallmouth, so I'm just going to get this brown off. All right, nice little brown. It's funny, they've been hitting right close to shore. I don't know if they're following it in or if there's just some fish hanging right here, but that's 2 in a row, basically right in the same spot. Oh, that was a good stick. I bet that was a good fish. I felt like that salmon earlier. This place is way low, guys. This is normally one of my most productive spots. This rock right here creates a nice little eddy pool that comes down. I always catch fish in that eddy pool. This little rock next to shore, and that rock I just mentioned creates a nice funnel down this way, and I catch fish on both sides of that seam line. And onto our right side of this little rock pile here, there's another nice seam line that comes down, and I haven't even got a hit down here yet. I think it's too shallow. I think we're like 2 feet lower than we should be, and I think it's definitely messing with the fish, unfortunately. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. I've hopped down river 3 or 4 times and have just got a couple bites. The river is insanely low. It's the lowest I've ever seen it in my almost 20 years fishing it, and I think it's certainly affecting the fish a little bit. But it's still only early fall. The fishing's only gonna get better from here, but I'm not complaining. That salmon was gorgeous. That brook trout was stunning. And them couple small browns, them are always fun in the current. But we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.